So I went on the hunt for the best juicing accessories. Some of these can make juicing faster, easier, and way more satisfying. The crazy part is, some people don't even know these exist. In this video, we'll skip through the junk and focus on the premium picks you wish you knew about sooner. Accessory number 1. Is the reason you got into juicing so that you can be more healthy? Well, me too. Turns out, how you store your juices is more important than you think, especially if you care about your health. That's why we want to do our best to avoid plastic. After doing some research, short-term exposure to plastic isn't that bad, but the more time you store things in plastic, the more likely it is to leach into your juice. A few days in your fridge is fine, but the health freak in me is like, plastic? No more plastic. I can't do any more plastic. It's already in bags, groceries, and water bottles. So make sure you get yourself some glass juicing bottles. And these are the absolute best I've used. They're the on-the-go juicing bottles from Nama. Each bottle holds about 3 cups of juice. They're made from borosilicate glass, which is more durable. And if you decide to freeze your juices, these glass bottles won't shatter into a million pieces, unlike some of the ones on Amazon. They've got a gasket, which makes closing the bottle airtight so your juice doesn't oxidize or spoil as quickly. It comes with this silicone sleeve, which makes it easier to grip and protects against dents and drops. If you don't plan on taking your juices on the go, there's a 4 glass bottle set that's an even better value. The only difference between these is that they don't come with a silicone sleeve and each one holds about 2 cups of juice instead of 3. Both are going to be dishwasher safe. I use the glass bottle set for batch juicing and the on the go for when I'm traveling. Now, I know what you're thinking. These are kind of pricey and I totally get it. You can always find something cheaper on Amazon that works for you, but the quality doesn't come close. I like to look at it as an investment in my health. With that said, there's links in the description to all the accessories on this list, and I'll keep them updated with the best discounts so you can save as much money as possible. Number 2. Now, I wish someone told me about this sooner. Turns out there's some hidden dangers to using the wrong cutting board. For the longest time, I was using plastic, until I found out plastic cutting boards get deep knife cuts, which can shed microplastics into your fruits and vegetables after many repeated uses. Again, we want to be healthy and we want to avoid this stuff. According to this study, with one plastic cutting board, you could be consuming up to 50 grams of plastic per year. That's like eating 3 tablespoons. But it gets even worse. If you use the same cutting board for meat, you can get bacteria cross-contamination, and studies show that these deep cuts in the plastic can harbor bacteria like Salmonella, E. coli, and that's even after putting it in the dishwasher. Unlike plastic, wood cutting boards have natural antibacterial properties. So if you don't have one yet, get a wood cutting board for the love of God, and just dedicate one to fruits and vegetables and another one to meats. Maple, walnut, and oak are going to be the most durable, with bamboo being the cheapest option. Number 3. Now let me ask you something. Are you that person who can't stand pulp in their juice? Well, then you might want to get one of these. These are pretty cheap and you can pop them on top of your juicing cup and they strain out more pulp. But here's the problem. They clog pretty quickly, especially when making big batches of juice. Lately, I've been testing out this pitcher set. It's got this large 3-liter container, perfect for batch juicing. It comes with a scraper so you can move the pulp to the sides and extract more juice. It's also got a spout for easy pouring. All the pieces stack on top of each other for easy storage so that there's less clutter in your cabinets. The sieve is cheap and works great. Now, if you're big on batch juicing, the pitcher is more expensive, but it's also faster and more convenient. Number 4. Speaking of large batches of juice, everyone knows that batch juicing can be time consuming. So how do we speed things up? Well, one way is with a bigger hopper. You just take off the original hopper and screw this one on, and boom, you've just upgraded your juicer to 105 ounce capacity. That means if you were to fill it to the max line, it can make about 5 to 6 cups of juice in one shot instead of 2 to 3. But there is a catch. It only works if you've got a Nama J2. Number 5. Now, if you're like me and you love some fresh OJ with your breakfast, you're gonna love this next accessory. It sits on top of the motor base of your juicer. All you have to do is slice an orange in half and press it. Instead of spending 10 minutes peeling and getting your fingers stained with orange, you've now got fresh OJ in less than 30 seconds. The best part is you don't have to clean the entire juicer from scratch. A quick rinse with a soapy sponge and you're good to go. This citrus attachment I'm using only works on the Nama J2, but I think Kuving sells one for their juicers as well. For Huram users, unfortunately, there's no citrus attachment yet. Number 6. Ever wish you could bulletproof your immune system? Well, I pride myself on not getting sick that often, but unfortunately my track record isn't perfect. I live with my girlfriend who's a magnet for bringing home colds, and if you've got kids that are always getting sick from school, I'm sure you can relate. So I like to make immune boosting juice shots, and these juice bottles are my favorite. They come with these small funnels so you can fill them up without making a mess. They've also got these stickers and magic markers where you can label your juice shots. I've made ginger shots, which have helped with allergies and digestion. I've made vitamin C shots to help with prevent colds and speed up recovery time. And I've made anti-inflammatory shots with turmeric that oddly tastes like Coca-Cola in the best possible way. I'll link you to the juice shot glasses and the video with the recipes in the link in the description below. Number 7, when the weather is hot, there's nothing quite like some frozen snacks. The problem is most of the frozen snacks out there are laced with tons of sugar, chemicals, and additives. And one thing I bought over the summer were these silicone ice pop trays. There's zero plastic and they come with these wooden sticks. You know what? The beautiful thing about these is that I can control 100% of the ingredients, so they're clean and taste incredible. My favorite recipe is mango, Greek yogurt, honey, and mint. I like to add a couple packets of stevia too to just kind of sweeten it up a little bit more. These are super easy to make, they're healthy, and it beats paying $3.50 for an ice cream at the convenience store. Number 8. Now, if you want something more like ice cream that's a healthy alternative, then you're definitely gonna wanna check out this next accessory. It's the sorbet attachment. If you got a Nama J2, all you do is swap it out for the juice strainer and you're ready to rock. For Huram juicers with easy clean augers like the H400, H70, H310, the best part is you don't need an attachment, it just works right out of the box. All you really do is just pick up your frozen fruit, dump them inside the hopper, and then you just let the machine take care of the rest. The frozen fruit by itself isn't really gonna taste like the stuff that you get from a gelato shop, so experimenting with adding ingredients like honey and other things are gonna make it taste more like a dessert. Now, whichever accessory and attachments you decide to get, I'll update the link in the description with the best discount on the internet. Personally, I think everyone should treat themselves to at least glass juicing bottles and a wood cutting board at minimum. Then you can start to collect more add-ons and accessories to kind of customize your experience and your journey.